Howard.
Hey, Greg Proops.
Good morning.
I know you from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
How you doing? Hello, D.C., Baltimore, and Maryland areas. There's a lot of weather going on today, Howard. I don't know if you noticed.
You want to do it?
Sure. All right.
The green one.
The green one, okay.
I'm taking a break.
I'm going to press this button here, and, well, nothing happens. Oh, look. The world came a little closer. In Leesburg, an enormous, weird green cloud is going to appear over there today. And in the town of that's Manassas, also known as Bull Run. A giant yellow sheet is going to cover most of the area. An enormous number 73 will appear over Baltimore right about in time for the Orioles to lose again. Right now, the winds are coming from the northwest at 9 miles an hour if you're standing outside. Frankly, I found the weather here oppressively hot the whole week, and I saw a dog explode yesterday. The dew point is 69 degrees, whatever that means. And I think we're all feeling the pressure at right around 30.01. Although yesterday it felt a little bit more like 29, and I think you know where that pressure comes in. Here's a map of America, and that's where I live, over here in California. I live in Los Angeles here, but I'm originally from San Francisco, which is near Oakland. Thank you for asking. God is angry at Texas and Oklahoma right now. And if we zoom in, you can see that giant green clouds are still swirling over Texas, where most of my family lives, in a religious weirdo trailer park. Now, if we move across the country here, you'll see giant green things, and I don't know what those are. I think there's amoeba, and they're heading over Washington, D.C. You'll be looking at these giant green things through the rest of the weekend as the 4th of July comes up. Bizarre orange triangles are massing over West Virginia today, so if you're going to West Virginia, look for those. They'll be moving in an anti-clockwise motion. The giant word warm will be appearing over South Carolina today, so if you're down there, look for that. And as we switch on to, oh look, there's other things. Look, green blobs and yellow and orange blobs. And there's Lexington, Kentucky. I've never been there, but I heard the barbecue is off the hook. And in our final map here, you see that the blobs morph a little bit down. Don't worry about it. It's going to be hot and humid like it always is here. And near the Washington Monument, you'll see that the sky moves extraordinarily swiftly, going from daytime to nighttime in but a matter of a few seconds. This is an anomaly and can be seen this afternoon if you stand out there. I'm Greg Proops. Now I'm going to throw it to the woman who's having my child, Nicole. Nicole, let's have some chocolate.
Well, actually, Greg, I told him Nicole.
Oh,
Nicole.
You said Nicole.
And we got to get the 7-day, because that's got July 4th.
Oh, let's get the 7-day forecast.
Two more times.
There's an important holiday coming up.
No more clicking.
Independence Day, the day that this country announced its independence from the tyranny of England, or, as Americans know it, in between pork rinds, Firecracker Day. Friday, it's going to be 82. Saturday, then Sunday, a giant orange orb appears over the D.C. area. Monday, I'm leaving, so who cares? I'll be back in California having Mexican food, which is more delicious on the West Coast. And then, as you can see, on the 4th of July, a giant flag is going to appear. And we can all have a good time. And by the way, if you're going to be playing with fireworks, have a beer first, just to get relaxed and get you in the mood.
You know, they're illegal in Montgomery County.
Are they?
Yes, you can do it in the D.C., Frederick, Virginia, but some of the counties
well,
you
then
can't
I
do
think
it.
some of the people in Montgomery County had better make some phone calls to friends who live in other counties.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Greg Proops, we're going to talk to him
Howard.
a little bit more.
Thanks
but,
for letting me hold
the trend, at least weather-wise, is a good one. And I misinformed you. It's not Nicole, it's Andrea. Throw to Andrea.
Oh, all right. I'll throw it to Andrea. Even though Nicole's having my child, I'm also having a thing with Andrea. Andrea, word up.
Oh, okay. I love his hair. Don't you love his hair?
Greg Proops is doing the weather with me. And hi, Greg.
Hi, Howard.
A lot of folks know you from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes, sir.
So what are you doing in D.C. right now?
I'm over at the Improv. Thank you for asking. I'm over at the Improv on Connecticut Avenue tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Have I made too many days? Yeah, 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, you were there last night also.
And I was there last night.
Now, you do a lot of other things other than the improv comedy we know you for. I mean, I just found out today you are the voice of Bob the Builder.
I am the voice of Bob the Builder. If you're under 5 and you're watching right now, I'm pretty hot with you. If you have children that are 2 or 3 years old, and people say, do the Bob the Builder voice, Greg. Well, I'm doing it right now.
That is the Bob
Sadly,
the Builder
this
voice.
is the Bob the Builder
so
voice.
So not really a stretch for you.
No, it'd be, well done, Howard. You recycled. That would be the whole, that's the whole
exactly.
Bob the Builder voice.
You're also somewhat active in politics. You were here earlier in the week doing something downtown.
I was over on the Senate lawn. It was 1,000 degrees that day. I didn't watch your show, so I wasn't warned, and I got a small stroke. It was an ACLU rally against torture and the writ of habeas corpus and all that.
All right, good. Change gears for just a moment.
Please.
We know we've got the Power of 10 coming up with Drew Carey, a guy you've worked with a lot.
Yes.
Any game shows in your future, or where else might we see you on a big screen or a little screen?
Sadly, no game shows in my future. I'm hoping to drag myself along on Drew's coattails a little bit more.
It's worked so far.
Well, I've had to sleep with him so many times. I've got to get some payoff at the end of this. I'll be at the Montreal Comedy Festival, for those of you who are big comedy fans, along with Louis Black and Eddie Izzard and loads of other comics in about the week after next in Montreal.
And you got your own website?
www.gregproops.com and my MySpace, Greg Proops Comedy.
There you have it.
It's about as much excitement as I can handle.
All right, well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks
I
for doing the
appreciate
weather,
it.
giving me a few minutes off, and you can catch them at the Improv the next few nights.
Thanks for letting me play in your playhouse, Aaron.
You got it.